settle scores. It's alright. We can have a good time. This is the secret that keeps us stuck from the deep end. Baby, I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things already rolling. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Ahmad. Nice control. He's on it, can he get away? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've been so impressed with Harry Maguire's development over the years, Peter. Hats off to those who've helped him become the ball-playing defender he is today. He's very, very good at stepping into midfield, and his ability to pick out long passes and those diagonal balls will play an important part again, no doubt.
No argument from me on that front. It's Trossard! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's found a way through. Here it is, crossed in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And claimed it back swiftly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Trossard. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. Maguire. And Burmo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, he's having a go! Not a bad try by any means.
Hazard really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And they've got rid. Good play on the left-hand side here. Burmo. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Mazraoui. And here's Ahmad. He is through here. It's a promising position. And he was alert to it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Chelsea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chelsea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azpilicueta gets over and intercepts. David Luiz. And it's Azpilicueta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Maguire
The
can get it
attendance for
clear.
this match was 72,306.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that could set him on his way. And Burmo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
David Luiz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's running through. It's a good ball out wide. He's shifting. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Number 19, Mbulu. Number 7,
And it's been taken short.
coming on the field. Number 30, Sheshko.
Keep calm and
Number
carry on.
18,
That's the job in a
Casemiro.
nutshell now.
Tries one from range. So close to drawing level.
That's really unlucky
Substitution
because he
for
didn't do an
Manchester
awful lot wrong
United.
then. It's a let-off for
Number
that defence.
16, Ahmad. Coming on to replace him is number 2, Diogo Dalot.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
De Gea is there to clear. Out for a throw.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dorgu. Dorgu. He's picked his way through. And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Chelsea come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Trossard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
And now I'd like
Thoughts
to
on what
take
we've
a
just
quick moment
seen?
of your
That
time
is a
to thank
superb
you
win.
all
This
for
is
your
one of
support
those
today.
games where the result just